Yo, hey, what's up, you guys? Johnny Beane here, talking guitars. It is Tuesday, and tomorrow, you guys, pretty big day. NAMM Show. It's going to be pretty awesome. It's going to be pretty cool. It's gonna. What am I saying? It's going to be really cool. Where's the applause? Where's the applause? I still got to fix the batteries. Am I going to take this box with me? Let me know if I should. I've taken this with me to NAMM Show before. But anyway, if it's your first time here, my name's Johnny Beane, and I do rock music talk, do interviews, and I'll be at the NAMM Show this week. So make sure you keep it here. It's going to be pretty amazing, even though I'm blurry. There we go. It's going to be pretty cool. So hey, let's do it. Let's do a show. Talk a little bit about what's coming up this week, and hang out for a little while here on what channel is this?
You're watching Johnny. You're watching this motherfucker on wherever you're watching it. Just watch him. He's a legend. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yo, hey, what's up, you guys? Johnny Beane here, talking guitars and music news. We are live. I normally have this other window open. No wonder stuff was different. I normally have a different window open here when I do this stuff. There we go. Okay, there we are. I see us, I hear us. Janice, I see you. Refresh, Janice, refresh. Refresh your browsers. So, you guys, NAMM Show this week. Sorry, I'm just doing some retweets. This is some stuff I usually do at the top of the show, but figured it would be a little more laid back tonight. Just hang out for a little bit. There we go. NAMM edition of Talking Guitars now playing. There you go, Bay Area Rich. Dude, it's going to be so much fun. So officially, I know when I ran the promo, officially NAMM starts today, but the let's say like the main floor, there we go, doesn't open till Thursday. Okay. But if you are if you're media, you get to go tomorrow. So I am going tomorrow. I will be there for media day. There's some other stuff going on. Hey, what's up? What's up, you guys? Welcome. Yeah, smash that thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button. Next goal here is actually 14K YouTube subscribers. We're not just on YouTube, though. We're also on X. We're on Twitch, Facebook. I was going to, so at NAMM, I'm mainly going to do, well, most of the content will be on YouTube. Okay. But I will do some stuff on TikTok, Instagram, X. I mean, that's why. See, I've got Nightbot set up a little differently now. So you don't have to do exclamation point anymore. You just type in either a keyword, a number, and that'll give, see, right there, Nightbot will give you all the social media links. JohnnyBeane.link. If you just type S in the chat. So it's pretty cool. It's only taken me how many years? How many years of Nightbot on these shows? It's been a long time. Oh, look at that. I'm wearing the 2022 NAMM Show t-shirt today. So I'm going to get a new shirt. That's good. Nice automation. That's right, man. That's right. Hey, let's make this a real show. Let's say hello to the top tier of channel members here on YouTube, because channel membership, it's a pretty cool way to help support the channel, support these shows. Top tier are the executive producers. They get their names read at the top of the show. And they are currently Michael B. Live, Music Therapy Laz, who will be at NAMM Show, will actually be there walking around. Mini Guitar Society, Majestic PB and J, Cat Flipper Carlin, Bay Area Rich, Sherman Callahan, Nova 9 Music, R. Habs, and Janice Lala, the intern. Thank you guys for being top tier channel members here on YouTube. Now, what does that mean? Top tier, well, top tier means you get your name read top of the show, like Janice. But you get your name in green in the chat if you're a channel member. Bay Area Rich, channel member, your name is in green. So, and dude, thank you for all your support, man. It's just been unbelievable the past year. Thank you so much. Peggy is here. David is here. Who else is here? Resolution is here. Oops is here. Janice is here. Yeah, let us know. Actually, Nightbot will be actually giving you guys more questions in the chat so you can participate in the chat. Like, let's say you tune into these shows and you don't know what to say. Nightbot will actually give you some questions. So keep an eye on the live chat. And Nightbot will say, hey, where are you watching from tonight? Go ahead and answer. You know, it's a way to engage with the chat. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. So I know normally it's Tuesday, right? On Tuesdays we talk guitars, music news. I think I'm gonna save all that for next week. I haven't been to the workbench in, I don't know, a couple weeks, Peggy. It's kind of a disaster, as you can see. I haven't worked on any guitars for a little bit. That's okay though, because in a couple days there'll be more guitars everywhere at the NAMM Show, and I'll be bringing you guys that content. So make sure you keep it here, right? And so, okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys the plan. I'll be there's a it's called is it World Media Day? There's like a media event. I was there last year, and actually Peter Frampton was there. He was given a guitar on stage. Who else was there? There's a lot, basically what it is companies announce like new products at this event. I was there last year. I'll be there tomorrow. And then, so like I said, so like when you think of NAMM Show, you think of the main floor, you think of all the booths. That stuff doesn't open until Thursday. So we have some friends arriving Thursday. My friend Rob Johnson, who I've known for, oh my gosh, I don't even know how long, 25 years, 26 years, something like that. He's arriving Thursday. So we'll get together. You guys will see him. Okay. Mickey Settlemeyer. Dude, what's up, man? Dude, I've got a channel ID with you, man. It was so good meeting you, dude. At the Amigo Guitar Show. Where is that? Got so much stuff here. Right here. This is Mickey. Mickey Settlemeyer.
Like this? Hey, this is Mickey Settlemeyer. And you're going to be listening to Johnny Beane TV every day.
That's right. Especially Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
And especially Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays,
Today's
Saturdays,
Tuesday.
because it's Saturday night, which is tonight. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe another night, depending what time you're listening to this.
There we go. Mickey, thank you
Thanks.
so much, man. Mickey Settlemeyer, dude, was so awesome to meet you, man. And thanks for hanging out, you know. We hang out over on Twitch. I do some video gaming, which I was planning on doing tonight, actually, after this. I already had dinner. I figured I would just do kind of just a loose show, you know, tonight. Hey, G. Dude, see you Thursday. See, like I said, a lot of people are arriving Thursday. So NAMM officially, if you want to get in and see the booths and the instruments and all that stuff, officially that starts Thursday. Okay? So I'll be there first thing Thursday. I think it's 10 a.m. they open up. So Me6 says we're live. Thank you so much, Me6. But I'll be there tomorrow at the media event, which is pretty cool. I filmed, I didn't go live from it last year, but I filmed a bunch of stuff, which you guys saw. And I actually got hit with some copyright stuff on that, I remember. So we got to be careful what we show you guys. It was because of music, is what it was. See, I always tell you guys, music, when you're a streamer, live streamer, you walk around, you know, with your phone. It's the music that'll get you. I've got some cables. Got some cables here. I need to use to charge some stuff up. So it's the music that'll get you. And I remember last year at the media day, it was the music in one of those presentations that got us. Yeah, that's no big deal, you know. It's not the biggest, you know. So as far as I can think, there's that. That's in the afternoon. And then pretty much people hang out, like at the bars, at the hotels. There's probably live music playing. So that'll be tomorrow. So I'll take you guys around. You know, when I get there, we'll go live and we'll walk around and stuff. So, but remember, you guys, you must be subscribed to the channel here. You must be subscribed, and if you want to get the notifications, click the bell notification. And I do know we do have a lot of new people here, and I appreciate all of you. But there'll be a ton of new people here starting tomorrow, Thursday. So the official dates of the show are Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So it's very interesting because, well, G Butchnoff's in the chat. He'll tell you. He knows. Most NAMM shows, like this will be like my 12th year, I think. We did have NAMM Show 2021, which was virtual, which was just online because of the, what happened in 2020. So there was no in-person show that year. And then I want to say 2022, when I got this shirt, I want to say this was actually like in July or something. No more Sundays. Yeah, as far as this year, there's no Sunday. Yeah, NAMM the last, and see that's what's weird. I was texting with Rob. He was texting, saying, hey, he's letting me know when he's getting in, and he wants to hang out, and he wants to go to Hollywood and Hard Rock Cafe, all that stuff, which we'll probably do. I was telling him, he was like, he wanted to go do something else, besides NAMM Show, and he's like, how about Saturday we go do that? And I'm like, Saturday is the biggest day. If you're here for NAMM Show, Saturday is the day you want to be there. But see, that's why it's kind of confusing. It's not confusing if you don't know. For me, it's not confusing. It's just, it's kind of weird. NAMM used to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay? So like the exclusive day would be Thursday, right? This year it's Wednesday. Okay? So like this year, well, exclusive day, like I'll be there tomorrow for exclusive day for media. That's Wednesday. Show opens Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday is the last day. When Sunday was the last day, it was kind of like you could tell it was the last day. It was, people were kind of like packing up and there weren't as many people. But the point I'm trying to make is a Saturday at the NAMM Show, regardless whether it's the second to last day or it's the last day, everybody is there Saturday. All the big events are Saturday. If there's any major rock stars there signing at a booth, the major ones, Saturday is the day that's going to be. So I told Rob that. I'm like, yeah, you don't want to not be there on Saturday. That's the day you want to be there. And, being there as media, of course. I mean, I'm going to be there every day. I mean, this will be my third year going as media. Thank you again. I remember there was like a media party 2 years ago, and that's when I met this guy right here. This guy actually performed at that party.
Hey, it's Corey Feldman. You're watching Johnny Beane TV, I guess.
So that was at the party. And then actually I saw him several times that show or that year. I want to say I saw him like 4 or 5 times, just kept running into him. Apparently he was there last year. I didn't see him at all last year. People kept telling me, oh, did you see him? I'm like, no, I didn't. G. Butchnoff, wasn't last year the same schedule, or was there a Sunday? I don't remember. I don't know. Maybe that's why it seems kind of weird this year. Well, not weird, but with there being, Saturday being the last day. Because, I mean, you know what it is. People, they go to work. Most people that can really make it and go is Saturday. Right? Saturday and or Sunday. So Saturday is the last day, but it's also, I still think it's the biggest day, the Saturday. Although, like I said, the floor opens Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There's so many events scheduled. I've got so many events in my phone. See, what you can do is you can download the NAMM Show app. Actually, there's 2 apps now, which is kind of weird. There's the app from last year, which I still have a bunch of contacts in, and then there's a new app you get this year, and it's a different app. So if you have both apps, I recommend if you're going to the NAMM Show and you have last year's app, like G, get the new app, the 2026 app. The old app, I don't think you'll have your contacts in there, but I don't think you can actually schedule anything for this year's show. You got to get the new app. Backstage says cost too much money to rent Sunday. Oh, the convention center itself? It's a huge place. It's a lot of walking around. And you guys remember that one year? Because I wore a backpack, which, thank you, Johnny, for reminding yourself. I got to get my backpack. It's over there on the wall. Hey, Lewis. Welcome, man. I wore a backpack. And you guys remember the year I was walking around and I'm like, my shoulder's hurting so bad. And it was all just red. So it's a lot of walking around going to NAMM Show. Well, it's a convention. If you've ever gone to any convention, I went to TwitchCon a few years ago, which I had a great time. I would love to go back if they were in San Jose. I went when they were in Vegas. This was 3 years ago, and that's when I ran into Amaranth.
Johnny Beane TV?
Johnny Beane TV.
Do you find beans often? Do you have magic beans?
No, that's my dad.
Oh, okay.
That's my dad.
Oh, cool. Watching Johnny Bean TV.
Okay, so in that footage though, I'm not wearing a backpack. I'm wearing just a little, like, it's a fanny pack, but I wear it over my shoulder. I have it. It's in the backpack. I'll probably take that too. So at TwitchCon Vegas, I didn't take the backpack to the convention with, or at least I didn't take it that day because I'm not wearing it. But I know I took it. I had to have. Because I take a laptop, I take extra batteries, extra cables. I mean, everything you need if you're going to cover an event, if you're going to film, live stream, you know, any of that stuff. You got to be hydrated, you know, water, sanitizer, you know, all the stuff. So I have a backpack that I take. I wear it, and anyway, my point is, it's a lot of walking around, and it's fun. And again, I'm taking you guys with me. You guys are going to be there with me starting tomorrow. But the exhibits won't start till Thursday. Okay, we can't get into the main convention center till Thursday. Mad Hatter, what's up, man? Handy Wipes backstage is saying. Yeah, all that stuff. You know? Because, you know, and like I always say, the coolest thing about going to NAMM Show is seeing friends. You know? I just saw earlier, actually, somebody's going to... Well, actually, I have a clip. I just saw that this guy's gonna be there. I've never seen this guy at NAMM Show all the years I've gone. I don't think he's gone at all. This guy's gonna be at NAMM.
Oh, good. Hey, Johnny! Johnny Beane's here, guys. Look at this. You guys know this legend right here, eh? Look at that. Make sure you check out his YouTube channel as well. Click the name, go subscribe. Very, very nice guy.
Thank you so much. Thomas McLaughlin. He's going to be there. I saw that he was going to be, I think it's Strandberg. He doesn't play Kiesel anymore. I think he plays Strandberg guitars. He's going to be at their booth. He's going to be performing. I unfortunately have another meeting at another booth at that exact same time, so I won't be able to make it to his performance. But I'm hoping to run into him at the show. That would be cool. So that's the coolest part, you guys, is running into friends, meeting new people. You know, I've got a whole bunch of people texting me all day today saying, "Hey, we're almost there, or we're in town. Want to meet up?" So McLaughlin played young. Oh, yeah, he played. He played this guy in that music video. He played this guy right here.
Johnny.
Huh?
Hey, Johnny. I'm over here.
Who is that?
Oh, I'm over here. Over here, Johnny.
Who is this?
Hey, Johnny. How you doing?
No
This
way.
is Steve.
Steve Vai? No way, man. Thomas McLaughlin played Little Stevie Vai in the audience's listening music video. Yep, that's true, man. Mad Hatter. Mm-hmm. So I've had Thomas on my show a couple times that I can remember. Yeah, he's been here twice, I think. I think he was here a couple times. We're gonna have to do a new show, but if I run into him at NAMM Show, I mean, we'll get him, right? I mean, I can message him. I do have his info, so we'll see him. But that's my whole point: is you run into people, you see friends, you meet new friends. I've got people texting me all day today saying they want to meet up. Where am I going to be this day, this time? And unfortunately, I'm like, I don't know. I do know I do have some stuff scheduled for Thursday, like first thing in the morning. I do have several meetings at several different booths. So I'll be going to check stuff out. probably be pre-recording that stuff to upload as videos. But when I walk, the main convention, I'll take you guys with me. Zeke, what's up, man? It's going to be cool. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome, dudes. And if any of you guys have seen any of my previous live streams, then yeah, you know what it's like. But you can't predict anything. You can't predict who you're going to run into. I mean, I thought about showing you guys the layout of the convention center. I decided not to do that. I'd rather just show up, we go live, we see who we run into. Now I will say a couple things. From what I've heard, okay, some of my favorite brands, Fender, Gibson. From what I heard, Gibson they don't have a booth there this year, but they do have like a meeting room. I think that's what I heard. We'll see when we get there. Fender does not have a huge display like they have in years past. They will have a booth like on the main floor. Hey, Tim Rock, what's up, dude? So Fender will be there, but it'll be a much smaller booth, and I think they're focusing more on, is it called Fender Studio? Did you guys hear about this? So it won't be the huge rooms with all the guitars and amplifiers. It'll be excuse me. It'll be just like a almost like a regular booth. That's what I heard. Anyway, we'll see when we get there. I'll take you guys over there. I have a lot of friends. Actually, I have a lot of friends with both companies, Fender and Gibson. I know a lot of people at both places. So who knows? Who knows who we'll run into? Tim is saying, I hear NAMM is scaled down this year all around. It could be. I mean, 2020, it was insanity, and of course the year 2020, that's when all hell broke loose everywhere. I got horribly sick the next day. I was in Hollywood walking around, live streaming actually in Hollywood, walking around Hollywood Boulevard, and I just started feeling worse and worse and worse. And that was a year that I actually drove down, had my own car. And I remember driving back up to Santa Cruz that year, and I'm driving, and I'm like, oh, I don't even know how I even got home. I don't even know. And then it was literally a month later that 2020 happened. So 2021 NAMM Show, it was virtual. It was just online. There was no in-person. None of that. 2022, obviously I was there because I'm wearing a t-shirt. I got a shirt. I want to say this was in the summertime. And for a lot of years, you would have NAMM Show. You would have Winter NAMM, Anaheim, Summer NAMM, Nashville. Was it? And I never made it over to Summer NAMM. I've been to Nashville. Nashville is awesome. And actually, speaking of that, my trip to the Gibson Garage in the chat. Just have to type GG in the chat. That should give it to you. There it is. Or Nash. That'll give you some IRL from Nashville. And that was so much fun. That was so much fun, that being there. So anyway, NAMM used to have two conventions. I mean, they had, well, over, all the years, in the 80s, back when it was, crazy. I think Anaheim was always like the main one. Winter NAMM was always Anaheim, at least as far as I can think. And then like the summer would be other places like Chicago, Nashville, Louisiana, Shreveport. I mean, you guys remember those Guitar World articles that this guy right here used to write of his adventures going to the NAMM show with Edward Van Halen. You guys know Steve Rosen.
Hey guys, NAMM 2023 taking off. Here's Johnny Beane. Watch Johnny Beane TV, the best freaking show on the net, man. I love this guy.
Thank you so much, dude.
You bet.
Thank you.
Yeah, Steve Rosen. He's going to be there. We'll see him. He's actually sharing a booth with an amplifier company. So we'll be there. We'll see Steve. And they have a bunch of artists performing. I'm definitely going to be there for a lot of that. Adam Roach. Dude, you know Steve Rosen, huh? Adam does a lot of stuff for Steve. Dude, thank you, man. Yeah, so So wait, Adam, what time is it where you are, man? It's about 7 p.m. California time here right now. 10 p.m. Eastern time. So I'll be down there in Anaheim starting tomorrow. You know him just a little bit, yeah. You've done a lot of great work for him, man. So all the audio stuff for the book, all that stuff. Which I think, let's see, Tone Chaser. Do we have a link for it? We should. Is there a link for Tone Chaser? There should be. Yeah. What was I going to say, though? So in the 80s, like when a lot of my friends went, Steve Rosen, another very good friend, Michael Gutierrez, when he would go to NAMM, he would hang out with Edward all the time. Actually, he was just here, him and Robert. Yeah, right here.
Props to you for the article. That was a cool article.
Oh, yeah.
And then props to you, Johnny, for this show. Appreciate you having us on the show. Just want to give you, that's awesome for what you're doing for Van Halen, all that, chickens and all, Actually.
Yeah, Michael Gutierrez. We would hang out all the time at NAMM Show for years. It's too bad. He hasn't been there for several years, but let me show you some photos if I can. Let me just scroll years and years. Let me think. When was the last time he was there? It would have been like 2018, 2019. I think Michael was there, and we were walking around a bunch. Let's see. It would be January, huh? January 2019. Let me see if I can find a photo of us. January. Here's some cool people. You guys know Paul Sidoti? Right there. Plays guitar for Taylor Swift. Right there. He plays EVH stuff. Where is there a photo? Let's see. Was Michael there that year? He was there that year. Wait, no, he wasn't. So it'd be the year before, 2018. See if I can find a photo of us. January 2018. Here we go. Was he that year? Was he there? Well, here's like me and you guys know who this guy is. You guys know him, Michael Anthony. That was at PV. So that was 2018. I've got a bunch of photos. Yeah, January 2018. There's Phil McKnight. You guys know him? Haven't seen him there for years. My friend Skolnick, Alex Skolnick. There he is. Oh, here's a cool photo with Adam. FU Tone. That's us at EVH. Hanging out. A couple Wolfgang guitars. USA Wolfgangs. We'll see Adam there. It'll be awesome. Okay, yeah, I don't see Michael that year. Must have been the year before. Let's go back to 2017, January. I want to show you guys a photo with Michael. January. Okay, here we go. Oh, that was the year the EVH 5150 was released. The 5150 Stripe series. That was the year. There I am playing it. There I am playing the... So that's 2017. Oh, I guess that's a video I did. See, I used to wear this camouflage jacket every year because of the pockets. I could put all kinds of batteries and stuff in it. That's why I wore that all the time. I haven't worn that in a few years. Okay, wait a minute. So Michael was there that year, 2017. That may have been the last year he was there. Oh, yep, there he is. There we go. Yeah, that was January 20th, 2017. There's me and Michael right there. Michael Gutierrez. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, good times. Oh, there's Mona. You guys know Mona from the Wabos? You know the Wabos? Sammy Hagar and the Wabos? Bass. She plays bass. There's Mona. Just happened to run into her. Wow. Very cool. 27. Let's go back to 2016 real quick. I haven't looked at any of these photos in years. January 2016. What was happening that year? Oh, I ran into Mike Dirnt. Green Day. He's actually getting like a Lifetime Achievement Award this year at the Bass Player Awards. And Ronnie from Mammoth is actually presenting the award to him. And it's pretty cool because Ronnie, like, Mike Dirnt is like his hero. Mike Dirnt from Green Day. So that's pretty cool. Who else did I run into that year? Oh, Nikki Sixx. And into Nikki Sixx. I'm like, because we were walking. He was like walking, and I'm like, hey, can I get a photo? And he's like, we're just walking. So I like clicked a couple of photos while we were just walking. Oh, that was the year that the Alex Van Halen drum set was on display. That's cool. I remember that. The Alex Van Halen 2015 set was on display that year in the drum section. I took a video. There's a video on my channel here. Who else did I see that year? Greg Renoff. Greg Renoff, author of Van Halen Rising. He was there that year. Here we are hanging out. What are the chances of bumping into a Fender Master Builder? They're pretty good. I mean, if they're there and if you know who they are, It's a good chance. Oh. Ran into this guy. Billy Sheehan. That was before he forgot my name. Oh, cool. Chip Ellis. There he is, Chip Ellis. Haven't seen him for a lot of years. My friend Brian Spalding. Actually, Brian Spalding. Haven't seen him in the chats for a lot of years, but he's the one that gave me that 412 cab. I've got a Marshall 412 cab that's covered by all these guitars. That Brian Spalding gave me that. Wow. Very cool. Wow, dude, so many memories, man. So many memories of previous NAMM shows. So this year, like I said, you can never predict what's going to happen or who you're going to see. I mean, yeah, there's, if you look in the app, Slam, what's going on, man? If you look in the app, it says, oh, there's this person here, this person there. If you follow a lot of companies on Facebook, they're saying, oh, we're here, we'll be at booth, blah, 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 blah. Come on down. Hey, Music Therapy Laz. Dude, I'll see you tomorrow, man. So you kind of get an idea of what you're going to see or who you may see, but at the same time, you'll run into people left and right. You'll run into friends. So, like I said, that'll most likely be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then Laz, you probably agree. Well, I don't know. How many years have you gone to NAMM Show? I know you've gone at least a couple times. Well, at least a few. We've hung out a few times. It's interesting, Saturday being the last day, but Saturday used to be the biggest day. But now that it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday instead of Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You got to do your laundry. Oh, dude, I did my laundry. I've got outfits ready to go. Mostly T-shirts with my face on them. Got to represent. Got to represent your brand. Lewis, if I only had a camera video phone in the 80s, the rockers, you would have. Dude, who did you see, man? That's something my friend Michael Gutierrez told me years ago. Because Kramer would invite him to NAMM shows for a lot of years. So he would go as, a guest of Kramer Guitars. And he would tell me, dude, like, it's too bad he didn't have like a video camera back in those years. There was so much stuff during those years of NAMM shows. At the hotels, the parties, the shows, all that stuff. And it's like, it's like I said, there's all kinds of shows and you can schedule things like, oh, if this is happening, let's go to this, whatever. But like I said, you almost can't predict what's going to happen. But I do know of at least, there's a few friends that I am going to meet up with that I really want to hang out with. So, and then aside from that, I mean, it's going to be walking around. It's going to be checking stuff out. Normally when I take you guys around, like on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it could be anywhere, a few hours walking around. So, but I'm thinking I'm gonna space some of it out, because one of the things is like I've told you guys, I don't live stream these shows to Facebook anymore because Facebook deletes the videos after 30 days. So it's like it doesn't make sense. This year I thought that I would multi-stream to Facebook as well. But let me just say, technical difficulties. So the main hub will be YouTube. Okay. But I'll probably do some, a couple of things here and there, like, for Facebook, or tell people on Facebook, hey, come on over. Come on over to YouTube. Right. So, like I said, you really can't predict what's going to happen, but there's so much stuff. And if you guys have seen any of my content from over the years, you know what I'm saying. So it's gonna be great. So tomorrow is the media day. I'll be there for that. And then pretty much after that, I mean, it's pretty much just like it's kind of laid back. Might run into some people. I ran into Steve Rosen last year, the first day. Remember, he did an interview with NAMM, and I went with him, and I sat off to the side of the interview. If you guys remember him posting about this interview he did for NAMM, I was there. I was actually there off camera, and there was one part in the interview. I don't know if they kept it in or not, but they actually turned to me. They didn't show me on camera, but they said something to me like, right, Johnny? So I don't know if you guys saw that. If you guys remember them saying, right, Johnny? That was me. It was cool. Anyway, this year, I know Steve is at a booth, so we'll be able to get him. Yeah, Laz. Yeah, basically with Global Media Day, you have to get there, and it's basically there's chairs, but if it fills up, you just have to stand. It's basically a presentation. Adam, you saw that interview? The one where the guys asked him questions? Yeah, I was there with him. I went with him to that. I actually have the guy's card. The guy that did the interview. I still have his card. But yeah, so basically the media event the media event, it's basically a presentation is what it is. It's a couple hours. It might be, is it an hour? A couple hours? It's basically brands coming out and showing video of some stuff, and then maybe like performances of artists performing on like certain instruments and stuff. That's basically what it is. That's basically that. Now, last year, did they have the media center? There was one year where they didn't. There was one year where they had like a whole media center where you could actually book, and they have the NAMM backdrop and do interviews from there and get free coffee and stuff. That was 2 years ago. They had that. They had the main media part downstairs, and then upstairs they were going to have a smaller section which closed up. They didn't have it. Last year they didn't have the bigger section, but they had the smaller section upstairs. So I remember that. I went to that. I went there and got some coffee because you guys know me and my coffee, right? You guys. I'm getting messages right now from a company. Product manager for a guitar company just messaged me just now. I better get to that. Yeah, so I'm excited. So I'll be meeting up with different brands, different booths, bringing you guys the stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, meeting up with a lot of friends. The show, the NAMM show is basically, it's like 10 to 6, I want to say. And then after 6, that's where there's live music playing outside. There's the 2 hotel, the layout of the place, the Anaheim Convention Center, right outside, you basically got the Marriott and the Hilton. There'll be a huge stage right in the center between the two. There'll be music playing there. There'll be music. Who's from Sweden? There's somebody in Sweden right now on my website. That's what that noise was. I get an alert when somebody's ever on johnnybean.com, my website. Which, feel free to go over there. johnnybean.com. I don't know if Nightbot has a link to it, because I don't send you guys over there ever. I probably need to redo the website, actually. There's my website. If you want to click on that, I'll get an alert. Oh, Mad Hatter. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. But the thing is, too, I'm going to take you guys with us. So keep it right here on this channel. And basically on all my social media links. Instagram, TikTok. Yo, thanks for subscribing. Rorschach Music, thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. Zeke, thank you, man. I forgot. I was going to tell you guys. Are you guys on Instagram? If you guys are on Instagram, I have a new feature on my Instagram. It's called a broadcast channel. And you can basically join. It's kind of like a little club. You can join my broadcast channel. Let me find it. I know I put it. Let's just go to Instagram. What you do is you join it, and then it's like a little hangout. Where is it? Where's the link to it? Profile, links, Facebook page, links. I don't see it on the desktop. Oh, I know it's on this. Let me give you guys a link. So if you guys are on Instagram, come on over. Here's the link to it right here. Invite link. Here, let me give you guys the invite link. Share, copy link. Okay, this is my Instagram broadcast channel. I'll be posting stuff there too. I'll be posting stuff everywhere. I mean, that's the main thing, is you guys want to follow me everywhere, because I'll be posting different things to different places. Follow my Instagram broadcast channel. Here's the link right here. Point. Paste. There it is. I actually need to give Nightbot this. There it is. That link, I think. Where are we? We got so much. Follow my Instagram broadcast channel. There it is. Click on that, especially if you're on mobile. If you're watching me from your phone right now, click on that link in the chat. That'll take you to Instagram. Now, if you're on Instagram, awesome. You can follow me. You have to be a follower to join my broadcast channel on Instagram. Okay? But I'll be posting stuff over there. So let me know. I posted something there earlier. Well, actually, here, let me while we're live, let's just do this real quick. Let me actually post a photo. Let me actually post a photo real quick. Let's see. Johnny Beane TV. Photo. Can I actually take it? Go live. Oh, I can go live from there. Well, you guys have to join there. Anyway, you got to join. Yeah, I don't know if I can. Huh. Okay. Well, oh wait, there. Right. What am I doing? Yeah, right there. There we go. Here, I'll post a photo in there right now. Okay. So if you guys go over there, you'll see this photo. Okay. Okay. It's not the greatest photo ever, but I just posted a photo in my broadcast channel on Instagram just now. Yeah, it's not a great photo. But if you guys go over there, you can comment on the photo once you join. Okay? So go join. Go join up. Join the channel. And anyway, so that's another place where we can hang out, and it's cool. Cool stuff. The internet is awesome. Very cool. Let's see. Where are we at? We're almost at an hour, you guys. And yeah, this is just going to be just a quick show for you guys. You know, I got some stuff I gotta get ready for tomorrow. Although I am planning on just hanging out over on Twitch. You know, do some video gaming. Probably the rest of tonight. So if you come on over to Twitch, I'll be hanging out. Twitch. Oh, what am I doing? No exclamation point anymore. Just Twitch. Just type Twitch in the chat. There's the link. Should be right there. There it is. Yeah. TikTok, Instagram. Now, myself as a content creator, I have to be over there. If you guys ever saw my very first post on Facebook, when Facebook first started, see, I was on MySpace way back in the day. I loved MySpace. Loved it. What happened to Rob and Ron tonight? Rob, I was texting with earlier today, and he just said he was going to see me soon. It sounded like he was just getting busy, you know. Ron, I have no idea. I don't know. He'll text me throughout the day sometimes, and then sometimes he'll just... I don't know. But we'll definitely see Rob. He said he was getting there Thursday. So I'll see him. I'll see Rob Thursday. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy, dudes. Yeah, I don't know where Ron is. I have no idea. You know, usually he'll ask me for the link to jump into these shows. So, and if he doesn't ask for the link, you know, he's not here. So anyway, as far as social media, as far as TikTok, I love TikTok. I love TikTok. Type TikTok in the chat right now and see if Nightbot gives you my page. Twitch, all that stuff. I love all. Oh, look at this. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, iHeartRadio, which I was listening to last night on my drive home. YouTube, Twitch, X, Spotify, all that stuff. So, no, what I was saying was I was on MySpace back in the day, loved it. You know, was always hanging out over there, having a great time. When Facebook first started, I remember being like, yeah, I don't know about this. And then everybody went over there. Everybody jumped from MySpace to Facebook. Like MySpace became almost a ghost town overnight. So you had to jump over there. Now, Facebook, MySpace, they were around first. YouTube came around a few years later. I remember posting videos originally to this other platform. I can't think of what it is. I can't think of what the name of it was. It was a video platform where you would post videos. I used to post videos to there, and then YouTube started 20 years ago. My YouTube channel goes back 20 years. I think in like a few months will be at exactly 20 years. It's craziness. So crazy. But anyway, as far as social media, as far as like the apps that started, popping up, like what was one that was just an app? Twitter. Twitter had an app. What was it called? It was like the first like TikTok. Vine. It was called Vine. And that's where you would make short little videos. Vine eventually went away. They pretty much turned Vine. It went away, but X took the technology and put it back into their site. I don't think it's there anymore. I mean, there's elements of it. Instagram, I want to say I've been on Instagram since 2011. And I have a few Instagram accounts. I've got my own, which is my name. I've got one called EVH Gear Live, which is like Van Halen stuff. EVH stuff. Which I've had for years. I've had it for like 10 years. And then TikTok. TikTok. Where is it? It's right there. Remember when YouTube had DMs? Oh, yeah. YouTube used to have a message service. See, I wish they would bring this feature back, actually. YouTube used to have a feature where you could reply to a video. You could record your own video, and it would end up being a video underneath the video you were replying to. It was called like a video reply. Those were cool. It would be really cool if they brought that back. But I can see now how they do YouTube Shorts, which is basically TikTok, which is basically Vine. See, they're all the same. Everything just became like the same. And then the one that everybody jumps on becomes like the big one. So, with video, with uploading video, YouTube. That's basically what YouTube is. YouTube is basically just a video, platform. That's really what it is. YouTube has worked in some other functions like the community tab, which is kind of like a Facebook post type of thing. You can post photos, text, so there's that. But I'm very active on all of these platforms. Excuse me. I love all these platforms. I'm on all of them. Just type S. Type the letter S in the chat. See, I'm getting Nightbot to work easier and easier nowadays. Just type the letter S in the chat. That'll give you all my social media links. S, it just stands for socials. So it stands for. Just type an S in the chat. That'll give you that Nightbot should just give you my links with that. Yep, there it is. See, Lewis? So in that domain, johnnybean.link will give you my Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter. I mean, everything, all that stuff. So long story, even longer. I love all the different social media platforms. I'm on them all. I'm on them all the time. And while I'm down in L.A., Anaheim, Hollywood for NAMM Show and hanging out, I'll bring you guys, content on each platform. So, I mean, I can't beg you guys to, please join TikTok. I understand. Some people, they want nothing to do with it. I get it. I understand that. Myself, as a content creator, I have to be there, but I happen to love the platform. I love it. I think it's very cool. So I love all this stuff. That's why I do it. And I keep on top of all the stuff. So I know what's going on. I know when there's changes, when stuff, when something is a little different, like I know about it. And I adapt. You have to adapt. You have to. Technology is always changing, and you have to adapt with it. But as a viewer, I get it. I understand it. You got your favorite channel, favorite TV channel. You got your favorite restaurant you go to. You got your favorite way, you do things. I get that too. I understand that. I'm the same way, sort of. But because I'm a content creator, I mean, I understand that I kind of have to be everywhere. Like I have a presence everywhere there is. Not just, these are just the popular ones. I'm also on places you guys have never heard. Lemonade, Tumblr. Tumblr was a pretty big page for a while. These days, not really. Tumblr was pretty happening for quite a while. Taylor Swift actually used to reply to people on Tumblr years ago. Not no more. But yeah, Tumblr. I still post stuff to there when I can, but I pretty much post to like the big. Well, I'm live right now on YouTube. I mean, as far as like, you kind of have to prioritize where you're going to create your content. You pretty much have to be everywhere. Look, now this has turned into a course. You pretty much have to be everywhere there is. But obviously, you'll have an audience. You'll grow an audience one place, another place, maybe not. Dude, I've struggled for years to get people over to my Twitch. Nobody wants to go over there. There's like a handful of people that have come over there. And now they're gone. I'm on Twitch now, and there's a couple people that hang out, but that's it. But like I said, that's over the years. See, over the years, stuff changes. People come and go. Technology changes. People change. Their habits of watching stuff changes. I get it. I understand it. I know it. I've adapted. I've had to change, over the years. The shows that I've done, the programs that I've given you guys, the content, the way I think about content has totally changed over the years. Especially the last couple of years. You guys know, in about 6 months, I just realized in about 6 months, I'll have been in this studio for 2 years. I've been in the studio now for like a year and a half, which is crazy. And if you guys are new to the channel, if you go back on my channel a couple of years, you'll see me in a different spot. You'll see me in front of a green screen. A lot. You'll see me in front of a green curtain. You'll see a green curtain in my background because, I'm like in a living room. I still use these. Actually, I'll be sleeping, with these later. No, just kidding. I'll be doing some video gaming later, so I'll be putting these up. That's some behind the scenes magic, how that stuff works. Let's see, Mad Hatter. I've adopted knowing when someone is effing. Dude, that happens all the time, man. Dude, people come and go non-stop. It's unfortunate. It makes you, you gotta be protective. You let me just say, you just got to do your own thing. And some people will like it, some people will hate it. People will come and go, and just keep doing your thing. I was telling that to Ian. Hell yeah. Where's Ian tonight? I was telling that to Ian the other day. I'm like, dude, you just got to do your thing, and you have to believe in what you're doing, and you have to adapt with what you're doing. See, you can't follow one rule book your entire career. Like I said, I've been on YouTube probably longer than most YouTubers. Like I said, we're going on 20 years, right? So I've seen all the changes, not just with the audience, not just with the platform. I've seen the way the platform changes, features that they've added in, that they've taken away. There was this one feature. What was it? Was it when you hit, you had to hit like 10,000 subscribers to get this one feature? Do you guys remember this? This was like 5 years ago or something. You had to hit like a certain number of subscribers to get this one feature that YouTube had. And then I was like, oh yeah, I want to try that. I hit that subscriber number, and they took the feature away. So I never got to use it. I can't even remember what it was now. But probably some other social media platform uses it. They have it. Because it's all, a lot of this stuff, it's very similar stuff. Zeke says, yeah, but you're the Van Halen guy. I love Van Halen. The reason I do my exclusively Van Halen is because I know Van Halen. I grew up on it. I grew up wanting to be Eddie Van Halen. Do I want to be Eddie Van Halen now? No, I don't. I want to be me. But I grew up knowing all that stuff. So that's why I do my show. That's why I do it, because I know it. But do I listen to Van Halen all day? No, I don't. Unless there's something, something cool, some bootleg of a sound check from some crazy show, then yeah, that I'll listen to. Oh, speaking of that, actually, while I'm gone, this Saturday, the 24th, is the 31st anniversary of the Van Halen album Balance. I pre-recorded a show already earlier today for Saturday. So even though Saturday I'll be at the NAMM Show, I'll be walking around, all that stuff, I pre-recorded an episode of exclusively Van Halen for you guys. So you'll get that Saturday. I think I set it for noon Eastern. So it'll be 9 in the morning my time. But I had said during the episode, that I would be in the live chat. So I'll probably be on my way to the convention center while that episode is airing. But that's something to look forward to. So see you guys. I do stuff. I do all kinds of stuff. It's all the time. This show, not just this show, just what I call Johnny Beane TV. This brand. I mean, it's my brand. It's my name. All these years. What I call this, I'm always thinking, always doing, always trying to think, well, how can I make this better? How can I do this? How can I do that? And I appreciate you guys that are here, here live in the chat, if it's a pop-up show, if it's an unscheduled show, if you know, it's like there's a lot of rules when it comes to this. Well, not rules. There's a lot of suggestions. Like, oh, if you're going to make a video, if you're going to do a video series, you know, if it's going to be every week, you got to be the same time, same station, same this. I agree with that, but I also know, but you can't always do the same thing every day, every time. So you just do what you do. It's like what I was just saying. Just you got to do what it is that you do, and people are going to come and go, you know? Audience is going to change over the years, you know. Not everybody, you know, you don't watch the same TV show for 20 years, unless it's The Simpsons. Well, I haven't even seen a new Simpsons episode in years, so I don't even know. You know what I'm saying, though? So people come and go, and that's cool. That's how it is. But you keep doing your own thing. I don't take anything personal. You know, I've had people in my chats get mad at me, you know, because I said something, and I'm like, what? I didn't even, like, most of the time you don't even know. You know, people can get mad at you, and I had dude. Speaking of NAMM shows coming up, did I mention NAMM shows coming up, you guys? I was at a NAMM show one year. This guy comes up to me. He recognized me. And that's the thing, too, is I get a lot of people coming up to me at the NAMM shows because of these shows, you know, telling me they watch this stuff. And I'm like, you know, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. But I had this one guy come up to me one year, and he apologized to me. He's like, Johnny, I'm so sorry that I was mean to you in your chat that one day. And the truth is, I had no idea because I didn't see it. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay. I'm like, no, it's all good, man. Keyboard warriors. Oh, yeah, man. Those are everywhere, man. Everywhere, man. I mean, you got to be careful, right? Because there's some real weirdos out there, man. And I've had people threaten me, dude. Let me just say, I've had all kinds. You know, I've had people talk a lot of S to me on the internet, and then when I see them in person, they turn around and walk the other way as fast as they can. I can name, well, I don't name names either, but I know of at least a couple people that have done that, where they just talked like big, you know, stuff, and then for real, they're like nothing. It happens, and I'm fine. I'm glad they're out of my life. I'm glad they're gone. I don't need those people around. You know? You don't need negativity. You don't need, well, I'm saying me. I don't need negativity. I don't need people around me that, I think you guys know what I'm saying. Lewis, yeah, I don't know. Who knows? That person. Maybe they still watch. I don't know. I have no idea. But Mad Hatter, I see what you're saying. Oh yeah, that happens all the time. Every community, you know, online. There's so many. I mean, it's not just, the thing is too, the ones that think they're like top shit. What do you call it? Big fish, small pond, right? Thank you, Mad Hatter. There's so many communities out there with every type of everything there is. Every niche, every band. It's like, you know, you guys say I'm the Van Halen guy, and I appreciate that. I love Van Halen. Like I said, do I want to be Van Halen? No, I don't. Do I want to play guitar in a Van Halen tribute? I don't. I mean, if that ever happened, maybe. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? But, what was I saying? I totally forgot what I was going to say. niches of communities. You know, with Van Halen, I run one of the larger Van Halen groups on Facebook. We're at over 70,000 members. It's called Exclusively Van Halen. If you guys want to help me out, type EVHG in the chat. That's for Exclusively Van. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. I just had dinner. Okay. And Peggy, if you're wondering what I had tri-tip. It was delicious. There's so many communities out there of people that are like, oh, I am top dog. No, I am. Oh, I'm better than you. Blah, blah, blah. There's always going to be somebody better. No matter who you are, no matter what you're doing, there's always going to be somebody better than you. Unless you're Taylor Swift. She's pretty much the top of everything there is. And like it or not, it's the truth. But every community there's always going to be people that are bickering and fighting about something and this and that. And because of the Van Halen thing. Sammy Hagar versus Dave Lee Roth. That's never going away. And it's like, I love it all. I don't care. Okay. But it makes you think, like, well, what other bands have dramas where they fight, where the singers are fighting? I just realized lately, the band Journey. There's all kinds of stuff going on in that band. I had no idea, you know? So, but my point is there's Journey Facebook communities out there where people fight all day long about who's better in Journey, who's a better singer. Steve Perry or the other guy. EVHG. Yeah, no exclamation point. I took the exclamation points out of all Nightbot commands because it just got, you don't have to use them anymore. So just EVHG will give you the Facebook group. So anyway, my point is there's all kinds of communities out there for everything, and there's people that fight all day long about the same stuff all day long, every day, no matter where that is. So it's everywhere, you know. Doesn't stop, doesn't whatever. But if you're serious about what it is that you do in whatever community that is, you do your own thing. You don't listen to the negativity. There's going to be negativity out there, although there's going to be cool stuff too. I saw this, I forget what it was. It was some guitar YouTuber thing. Somebody made a video and I just happened to be scrolling through. And somebody had mentioned my name in the comments saying, hey, you should add Johnny Beane to this. And so I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool. So I guess I'm a guitar YouTuber. The thing is, too, when I started doing this, I started doing these shows before anybody. And I'm not just saying that to say it. I mean, it's the truth. I've been doing this live show for 10 years. And so that's what I'm saying about I've seen all the different changes. I've seen people come and go. I mean, 10 years is a long time. Okay? It is, right? So, I've seen a lot of stuff change. It's always going to happen. But if you believe in what you're doing, just do your own thing. And pretty much, in my case, the garbage takes itself out. Yeah, it worked. It worked for the garbage sound. Oh, now it's broken again. Yeah. So, I don't know. People can say whatever they want about me. I don't, If they say good stuff, thank you so much. They say bad stuff, thank you so much. There's no such thing as bad press. And that's how it is. Yeah, R&L. Yeah. Yeah, see, there's all kinds of drama going on in Journey. I had no idea. I had no clue about that. And then I saw something and it's whatever. I concentrate on what I do. You know? I concentrate on this, bringing you guys, this. Whether it's a Talking Guitars episode, whether it's a, how do you do all this? Whether it's a Talking Guitars, whether it's a Saturday night, whether it's an exclusively Van Halen, whatever it is. I bring you guys this stuff, and I've got so much more stuff in the works. I've had so much more stuff in the works for years, for several years. And I've been trying to figure out, how do I do this? How do I do that? Backstage recordings, but how many people would say it to your face? Probably very few. Oh, yeah. No, I've had most people say stuff about me. It's all like, not to me personally, no. Mm-mm. And that's fine. Like I said, you see people's true colors and they're gone. They're out of my life. It's whatever. Let's see. I don't know. What was I saying? I was going to do an hour tonight. We're at an hour and a half. What was I going to say? Let's say a few other things and then this wasn't going to be a super long show tonight. Basically, I'm just getting ready for tomorrow, Although I will be hanging out over on Twitch doing some video gaming in a little bit. I invite everybody. I invite you to come over. If you don't have a Twitch account, you can make one. Twitch is a great platform. It's a video. Twitch really is the live video platform. It really is. It really is. But I do video gaming over there. I know a lot of you guys find me because I talk about, look at what it says, Talking Guitars. It's working all the different genres of stuff into one thing. It's making a branding it your own thing. And like I said, I've been working on this for years. It's finally getting to a point where it's more like what it should be. Instead of having a bunch of people around me. I don't need a bunch of people around me. In the beginning, when I first started doing these shows, I was nervous doing these shows. And so I had a bunch of people around me. And the thing is, when you have a bunch of people around, like what you guys are saying, people try to take over. And the next thing you know, they realize, I can't take over. It's not my thing. So, I don't need a whole crew of people around me. I mean, on camera, on here. I do have people, behind the scenes. But I love doing this stuff, and especially the IRL stuff, like what you guys saw yesterday. Going to the Guitar Center, going out. I drove a little bit yesterday, which you guys don't want to see me driving, down the freeway, but you know what I mean, though. You know what I mean, like IRL going places. And NAMM Show is like the king of the IRL going places. Right? Holly Lewis. Watch the replay. I'll just say everything I said the past hour and a half right now again. Holly. I'll be at NAMM Show tomorrow through Sunday. I'll be at the media event tomorrow. I'll be on the convention center floor Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We're going to walk around. I'm going to take you guys with me. We're going to see a lot of stuff. We're going to run into a lot of friends. We're going to make a lot of friends, too. That's the thing, too, is you make friends. You meet new people. one of the things when I went to TwitchCon, dude, we're at almost 3 years ago for that. When I went to TwitchCon, you know, when I saw Amaranth, it was, and I live streamed tons of stuff from that. I had a great time there, and it wasn't guitar music. I mean, there probably were guitars there. I mean, here and there, you know, it was more like technology. The real reason I went to TwitchCon was for the technology of the cameras and the microphones and the this and the that, and that's the real reason I went to TwitchCon. I did see some friends there. I saw some other streamers that do some other videos and shows that I met, which I was excited. You know, it was cool. It was different than NAMM Show because it wasn't the same type of thing. I mean, it's similar because it's a convention, but it wasn't the same type of thing. Didn't you talk to a guy in the corner? Did he have a cig? At TwitchCon? Did I talk to a guy? I probably did. I ended up hanging out with, there's a streamer. His name's Burger. I ended up hanging out with him on his channel. We had like 500 people watching us like all day long. I hung out with him for like an entire day. You guys only saw a fraction of it on my channel. It was all on his channel that day. Catch you tomorrow. Hey, Zeke, thank you so much, man. Yeah, Burger. Yeah. No, I've been watching Burger for years. And then I just happened to see, you know, I was there for TwitchCon, just happened to see that he was there. He didn't have a ticket to TwitchCon, so he couldn't get in. But he was outside walking around with his camera, and I saw him. And I went up to him, and I think he knew me. So that helped. And then we ended up hanging out all day. Literally, we hung out all day long that day. And it was all on his channel. We went to some different, we went to a restaurant, walked around. We saw a lot of people. So it was cool. Yeah, it was a lot of cool. That's called IRL, in real life. And I've been struggling to do that here. Because I tried doing that years ago, and a lot of people didn't get it. They didn't understand it. So I figured out some ways how to do some of this. So it's pretty cool. But, I mean, I'm not done yet. I mean, this is just the beginning. It's taken me 10 years of doing live shows to say, oh, I'm just getting started. You know? So NAMM Show really is a big part of a lot of this. And, you know, the best part is seeing friends. Seeing people. Yeah, like G. Butchnoff. Oh, yeah. You'll see us together, Holly. Yep. Definitely. Last time G and I hung out was at that Van Halen guitar. Right? In Monterey, the Kramer, well, it's called the Kramer ad guitar. Well, that's not the real name of it, but that's what fans call it. The Van Halen nerds like me, we call it the ad guitar because that was the first guitar that Kramer made for their ads with Edward. It was the first striped one, really. Edward had done ads with other guitars that were just solid colors. But that was like their version of like the Frankenstein. It really was. And that's what he used on mainly on the South American leg of the Diver Down tour. That YouTube channel posted a bunch of audio from. So cool. Take 4 extra battery packs. I have at least 2. I've got a brick. that I take. Here's another one right here I just found. It's dead. I'll charge it up. I've got tons of these things, but I mainly do have a brick that I use that keeps me going all day. On my phone. Was he wearing the No Bozos shirt on that Kramer ad? That was the Kramer ad with the guitar that was a solid color. Yes, there wasn't a striped guitar. The guitar wasn't striped for that. Right. A brick is it's a big battery. I have one of those. Make sure to say hi to Glenn Fricker. Is he going to be there? I've seen him there over the years many times. Especially, I know I saw him last year.
Okay. Hey everybody, this is Glenn Fricker from Spectre Sound Studios, and you are watching Johnny Beane.
Yes. So, I know I saw him last year. Actually, I've seen him there many times. Many, many, many times. I don't know him. You know, but I mean, I've said hi to him. You know, a lot of these people. Some of them you know, some of them you don't know, some of them you know of. Some of them you get to know, you know, become friends. Starbucks keeps me going. Starbucks, oh yeah. That's the thing. The Starbucks at the hotel right there, the line is always out the door. That's the Hilton. The Hilton Hotel. Lawrence. Oh, he's Canadian? Yeah, I don't even know. You've probably been doing the guitar YouTube thing longer than anyone. Oh, yeah, definitely, man. Mm-hmm. That's Mad Hatter. That's cool, man. Holly, what are you sending me? Hilton Starbucks. Yeah. What did you send me? What is this? Oh, this is your photos? A photo. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, the Wolfgang Special guitar. I remember when those came out. Cool. Yeah, cool. Very cool. Oh, you framed a poster? Okay. I haven't seen that guy in years. He vanished. I don't know him. Yeah, he was on here a few times and then he just kind of went away. That's what happens. People come and go. Yeah, see you guys? Yeah, I haven't seen him. I don't know. No idea. Like I said, people come and go all the time. So, that's cool. Where are we at? Okay, if I do 20 more minutes, we'll be at 2 hours. It's 8 o'clock. But I was going to hang out over on Twitch for a little bit and then just to kind of chill out. I mean, basically what I'm doing right here, right now is what I'd be doing on Twitch anyway, except I'm playing a video game. That's the difference. Let me just tell you guys, for some of you, if you're like, oh, I don't want to watch a video game. It's when you hang out with somebody and they're playing a video game, it's to hang out with them. It's not to sit there. I mean, you can sit there and watch them play the game. I mean, that's kind of how it is, you know. Wait a minute. Steve Barton, hang on. What happened? Starbucks on me tomorrow. Dude, thank you. So Steve Barton, dude. The light did change. Steve Barton, thank you so much, man. Starbucks. Thank you, man. And dude, thank you for all your support, Steve. Dude, and I went to Bananas at Large and I talked to, is it Alan? I told him I knew you and stuff, and he was like, he was telling me about how when you were there and Satriani was there and stuff. Yeah, he was cool. We had a great time. That store was cool. I hadn't been there. I'd never been there. I'd always heard about Bananas at Large. I had never been there. So a week and a half ago was my first time ever there. And I definitely want to go back. Guitar Bob channel member, I see you. Hope all is well, man. Steve. So Steve, thank you so much, dude. Yeah, the Starbucks. What time am I heading to NAMM? I'll be down there first thing tomorrow. But the convention doesn't open till Thursday. So you're not going to see me walking around the convention floor till first thing Thursday. You'll see some stuff tomorrow, though. I'll take you guys with me there tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be so much fun. Like I said, the Starbucks breakfast burrito is good. I've never had that. If I get food from there, it's either like the banana bread or I would get the egg bites. A lot of times. What time tomorrow? Things don't really start there till early afternoon. So like the media event thing that I'm going to, Laz is going to be there. That doesn't start till, well, let me think. Let me just say East Coast time. 6 o'clock, East Coast. 4 o'clock Central, 3 o'clock here. 3:30. But like the main convention, when you think of NAMM Show, when you think of walking around seeing all the stuff, that doesn't start till Thursday morning. Bacon Gouda or double smoked bacon is your go-to. Martian. Is that Martian? Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted just thinking about it. You know, because I know what it's like. It's a lot of walking around. It's a lot of, but it's like we're so lucky. You know, because there was so many years where I'm like, man, I would love to go to that. I would love to go to the NAMM Show. That'd be cool. So many years, and we're talking going back 30 years. Reading the magazines, the guitar magazines, seeing, oh, brand new from NAMM, you know, or like performances there, or displays, and being like, man, I wish I could go to that. It'd be so cool. So I feel very lucky that I can go, and. You know, and that I can take you guys with me. You know? Yeah, Lawrence is saying they're going to have stages outside. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the biggest stage is well, Yamaha actually has the two biggest stages. All the way on the top floor, Yamaha has like the biggest room. They have a huge stage in that room. And then outside, between the two hotels, the Marriott and the Hilton, is a huge stage, and that's, I think, sponsored by Yamaha. Yamaha. So that's gonna be there. It's amazing. It's so cool. So cool. Anyway, what time is it? Where are we at? We're at 8:12. Yeah, I was gonna go over to Twitch, do some video gaming. If you guys want to come over, feel free to come over. I'm just hanging out. I'll basically be doing this, you know, which is like, well, how come I don't just stay here? But my legs are already killing me. I've been standing here for an hour 45 minutes. My legs are already like hurting. I don't sit when I do these shows. I don't sit in this chair when I do these shows. I used to years ago. I don't anymore. When I do these shows, I'm standing here. I'm standing, I'm walking around, I'm walking to the workbench, going over here, doing this, picking up a guitar, you know. Just, you know, doing whatever. Sitting is the new smoking. I stopped smoking years ago. I stopped many times. Would I smoke now? No, I wouldn't. Because I know there's nothing good that can result from that. And I like being able to walk around. I like being able to run and jump and whatever. You know, eat some banana. Oh, yeah. Legs. Yeah, actually, my neck's been hurting lately. My neck has been like really tight. You know why? I think it's actually from looking at these guitars, actually. Looking at guitars, because I got all these guitars here, sitting here. I think that's like making my neck hurt. But yeah. You haven't ran in 20 years? Oh my gosh. See, I still feel very lucky that I can do all that. Gee, I'll see you Thursday, man. I'll see you there, dude. Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long week. It's going to be a long weekend. It's basically it's one long weekend is what it is. Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. So NAMM Show, you guys. I'm going to wrap it up. I'll wrap it up and then take a break and then I'll come back on Twitch. So if you guys want to hang out, come over to Twitch. Just type Twitch in the chat. That'll give you the link. I'll be sitting here playing a video game. Playing GTA. Just hanging out. Hanging out for a couple. And then leaving first thing tomorrow. And like I said, I'll be bringing you guys the content on all the different places. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, X. I'll be bringing you guys the stuff in all the different places. So check them all. You know. Follow me everywhere. Because I am everywhere. All the places. Smash that thumbs up on your way out. If you guys would. Let's see. Steve Barton. Dude, thank you again so much, man. Thank you for all your support, dude. And channel members, thank you so much for all your support. Thank you for being channel members. And I know I gotta add some names to this. We will do that. But anyway, it's gonna be craziness, you guys. So keep it here. And I'll see you guys. But like I said, if you want to keep hanging out, if you got nothing to do, come over to Twitch. I'll be over on Twitch in a little bit doing some GTA, just hanging out. All right, dudes. NAMM Show 2026, dude. It's happening. I got to change the batteries. Maybe I should change the batteries to this and actually take this with me. I probably should. I've taken this with me before. I just got to... Problem is I've had this thing for like so many years. Like, look at that. The applause button. Like, you can't even see... There's no applause sitting there. It's like gone. And this like screw has been like stripped out. I can change the battery though. I'll try to do that. We'll try to do that. All right, you guys. Thank you for hanging out. I will see you guys from Anaheim tomorrow. All right. And drop some comments below. Actually, yeah, before everybody splits, yeah, drop comments below. Where do you want me to go? What brands? I probably should have said this an hour and 52 minutes ago. What brands do you guys want me to check out? I'm going to check them out. I'm going to go to all of them. See, years ago, when I used to just film a few things here and there, I would ask you guys, what do you want me to see? Like 10 years ago? Now, I cover everything. You know, I go everywhere. But any ones you guys really are excited to see, you guys want me to go check out, drop your comments down there. Okay, in the comment section. Let me know where you want me to go, and I will do that. All right? All right, cool. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right? Jackson, Deane Guitars, if they're there. ESP. I made it into ESP last year. I've got the ESP thing right there. They let me in. It was private, but they let me in. So we can probably get in again. ESP. I don't know if Deane is there. They weren't. Jackson. I don't. Like I said earlier, Fender is there, but it's a much smaller booth, and I think they're focusing more on, it's called Fender Studio. They won't have like all the guitars and stuff there this year like they did. Jackson would be a part of that normally. There may be a couple Jackson guitars there, but it won't be like it was. You know. I don't know. But drop those comments down. Once I hit the stop button, drop those comments down there. Leo James, drop that in the comments down below. Plus, that'll help me out. That'll help me know what you guys want to see. And so first thing Thursday, actually I have a meeting. I'm going to be busy, you guys. It's going to be so cool, but we will be there. All right. We will be there, you guys, here on, what channel?
Hey, folks, Niels Lozauer here. Check out my good friend, Johnny Beane TV.
You're watching Johnny Beane TV. I'm Ole England, the guy with the face on the live stream right now.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm Rick Beata. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
You're watching Johnny. You're watching this motherfucker on wherever you're watching it. Just watch him. He's a legend.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
He said I'm a legend. Will his new guitars be there? I don't know. We'll find out. But hey, drop your comments below. Let me know where you want me to go check out. We will be there. And watch another video here on YouTube on the screen. There's a video here and a video here. I was at Guitar Center yesterday. Check out that video. All right, you guys. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys there. Here on Johnny Beane TV.